Hello, good morning, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm setting up July in my reading bullet journal. This month I'm participating in a tarot card readathon, so I decided to make my entire theme tarot card related and kind of like with moons and stars. So I printed out a bunch of pictures and I have these fun stickers that I got from a Shein haul. I did a Shein haul a couple weeks ago and I'll link the video in a card above. And for my title page, I printed out 3 tarot cards that kind of relate a little bit towards me. So the Devil card is actually a Capricorn card, and I'm a Capricorn. And then the Moon card is a Pisces card, and my fiance is a Pisces. And then I figured I might as well go with a Lover's card because we just newly got engaged. I just ripped up some old book pages and glued that down and glued the tarot cards right on top. I just decorated the page with some fun moon stickers, washi tape, and some doodles down below. I'm writing July in this fun cursive font that I found on Pinterest, but I don't actually carry this font throughout the whole setup because it was kind of difficult to do and I'm not that talented at cursive. I'm tracing the black lettering with some gold gel pen. It doesn't show up so well on camera, but it looks really cool in person. So after doing the doodles, I thought that the cover page still looked a little blank, like it still needed something in that upper left corner. And I tried so hard to make these stickers work, but it just wasn't working. So I ended up leaving it blank. And honestly, I'm really happy with how it came out, so that's all that matters. Moving on to the next page is going to be my TBR and stats page. I kind of order my spreads the same way every single month, and that just works for me. So I'm putting some washi tape at the top. It's like a fun stars and moon washi tape that I really love. And I'm putting this printout of my TBR in this really cool template, I guess. I'm putting that in the top right corner. So this template I didn't design. I did kind of copy and paste it and then put those tiny little book covers on top of where the template should be. This template was actually made by the hosts of the tarot card readathon. I don't know exactly who made it, but that whole video will be linked below because it has links to get to the document that has these templates. So I'm just making my TBR right now, which I already decided my TBR and I made a whole video about it. So if you want to see why I picked these books for my TBR, I'll leave that video linked above and below. And I thought it would be fun, instead of having little boxes to color in, to draw these little crescent moons so that when I read the books, I'll fill in the crescent moon. The books on my TBR are An Anonymous Girl by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, Lord of the Flies by William Golding, and Fable by Adrienne Young. I think this is a pretty interesting TBR, and I'm really excited to read all of these books. The bottom half of this page is for my stats page. There's a weird glitch here because my head was covering the whole screen, so I just took that out. So I finally found a space to put this sticker and I'm really happy and I think it looks so good here. I still really want to put something in that top left corner, but I just have to leave it because I can't think of what's going to go there and I don't want to ruin it by making it too much on the page, so it's just going to be blank. So for my stats section, I usually track the same thing every month. I recently started tracking a new thing that I started doing last month, but I'll just tell you what I'm tracking. Oh, sorry for my head. I tried my best to keep my head out, but my head was actually in the majority of this video, and so much of it had to be cut out. But anyways, so I track how many books I read in total, how many books I read for work, and how many books I read for fun. I like to differentiate the difference because I do read books for work as I'm an audiobook proofreader. And then I also like to track how many pages I read as well as what my average rating was for that month. Average rating for the month is kind of a new thing that I've been doing, but I've been having a lot of fun doing it, and it's kind of interesting to see what I rate, because by doing this, I pay a little bit more attention by the ratings I'm giving, and I'm kind of thinking it might actually be fun to give reading ratings based off of the day, as well as like mood ratings, because then I can see if my mood directly affects the rating I'm giving a book. That'd be interesting. I might make a tracker like that for next month. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that. So for this next page, I'm making a pages read page. I've been doing this for like the last 3 months or so, and I'm really enjoying doing it. It's a very simple spread. It's just a bar graph. So I list all the numbers of the day on the y-axis, and on the x-axis, I'm just writing how many pages in 10 pages increments. I don't usually read more than 80 pages in a day. I actually read about 30 pages in a day. And then I'm writing pages read in this really fun Sharpie that I found at Michael's. It actually does shimmer in the light, but that's another one of those things that I can't really show on camera. I'm also really happy to find another spot to put a sticker. Like, I really love the sticker and I wanted to incorporate it somewhere in this monthly spread, but I didn't want to just shove it in there, and it is kind of a bigger sticker, so I needed to really plan for that. This pages read spread really is very simple, and I couldn't really decorate it more than just putting some washi tape on and a couple of doodles. So moving on to the next page, I'm creating spaces for my notes on the books in my TBR. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to get to all 4 of these, but I know An Anonymous Girl and Brave New World I'm definitely going to get. Like, those are my top priorities. So I'm making spots for it that has the title, the author, the card that I drew for that book, as well as how many pages are in that book, because for the readathon, there's different trophies you can get, and that matters based off of like what card you got and how many pages you read. So I decided to track that. Also, I'm an idiot and I glued that upside down, but I'm so happy I caught it before the glue dried and I was able to fix it. But anyways, I didn't do this same exact spread for the next 2 books on my TBR because I don't know exactly if I'm going to get to those. So I don't want to take up a space in my bullet journal if I don't read those. I do have templates printed out just in case, and I think it's going to look really cool if I do end up doing all 4 of those books. So that's about it for my monthly setup. I don't do that much in my reading journal because I track a lot in my bullet journal. So there's no real point in doing like mood trackers, habit trackers, whatever in my reading journal. So here's a flip through. I'm really happy with how this came out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!